And joining us on the phone now is Mr. James Farinella. James is the CEO of Michael James Enterprises Incorporated. Their stock symbol is MJTV. James, welcome back to the program.
Thanks for having me back on.
Well, I'm glad to have you on this week because you put out a very interesting press release recently. I guess we'll just refer to it as a corporate update. I was wondering if you could share some of the elements of that corporate update with our audience.
Yeah, sure. And it encompasses what, where we came from, where we're at, and where we're heading. In the press release, I was talking about the fact that we came up with the, Voluptis product and active ingredient back in August, and we've developed, a pretty big following on social media through our brand ambassador, Dr. Christina Kincaid, that we have signed and entered into a very strong manufacturing agreement with Globe Medical Tech out of Houston. So in essence, from the standpoint of the fundamentals of the business, we now have the company in a position where we have the execution for the business plan all set up and ready to go. I did mention in there that we did have some convertible notes, but in order to protect the shareholders, I personally retired close to 9 million shares to reduce the outstanding. And even with some of the conversions, we actually have fewer shares outstanding today than we did as of December 31st. And we are in the process right now of negotiating with very traditional financing sources to take us through the manufacturing, the development of the infomercials, long form, short form, and cuts of it, the manufacturing, and the beginning of the distribution of the Voluptis coming later this year, early next year. We just feel like we have things, really set up at this moment and ready to take, the company to the next level.
Well, it's kind of interesting because you can't watch a basketball game on television. You can't watch TV really for about 15 minutes without seeing an ad for male enhancement and performance products. So it'll be kind of interesting to see one that's directed towards women. It'll be kind of refreshing, actually.
Yeah, it's kind of interesting with our product. It's going to be refreshing. It's kind of interesting with our product, too, the active ingredient. The difference is instead of working on the plumbing like Viagra and Cialis and all these male boosters, this works on a neurological system, part that controls the sexual function. So that's why this product works. And it's very exciting. There's a lot of science behind this product. And what's exciting about it is it, unlike some of these other male boosters, it does not interact with alcohol or other substances, so there's no warnings that will have to be put on it with regard to drinking or going out and eating certain things or other medications.
Once again, the company is Michael James Enterprises Incorporated. MJTV is their stock symbol. James, a great update. Thanks so much for joining us.
Don, thanks for having us back on.